Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Chuck Word, 7 days too long for David in Mansfield on this hump day. And it's a special hump day because I'm joined in the studio by Wes Dolan, local singer-songwriter, busker extraordinaire, the man you often hear singing his heart out on Westgate. He's actually in the studio. It's very unusual that I see you somewhere other than in the streets of Mansfield, Wes.
Afternoon, Watko. How are you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, very good. Good to see you, matey. So you're in today to talk about a new tune that you're releasing this weekend.
Yeah.
But at the moment, you are actually putting out quite a few bits of new music, aren't you? Is this in an attempt to put together a new album? What's happening with you, Wes?
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, it's been... I think I released my first album in like 2011 or something like that, and I've wrote a few songs here and there since then, but never got anything really out there released and distributed. So I've been thinking about it, mulling over it for a while, and so I've just started to round up some songs, and I've actually got back into the songwriting recently. So the last song that I released, It Takes a Lot to Be a Man, that's a new one that I wrote a few months ago. That's already out there for people to listen to. And We Are People, actually, if you remember when I was doing the Curiosity Shop with you on 103.2 back in 2019,
yes,
I believe
just
it was.
Before the pandemic.
Yes.
We did a series.
So I wrote We Are People before the pandemic had occurred. And then I never got around to releasing it. But if you listen to the song, it's so relatable to the situation we ended up in after during the pandemic, when we were all locked away and we couldn't see each other. And as I've listened to this song recently, I was like, it would have really fitted so well with those times. If people could have heard it when they were in that situation, it really would have resonated with so many people. So I hope that it still does resonate with them.
Well, we've got the song here. We're going to play it in just a few moments. And
yeah.
Thank you for giving us the first radio play.
Yeah,
I feel very honoured.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for playing it. Yeah.
Well, I love you. Obviously, you're kind of like a folk hero in Mansfield. People love what you do, and it's always great to see you doing your thing on Westgate and in other places in the area. But it's also great to know that you're also making music and playing lots of other places. You're always gigging, aren't you?
I am really busy gigging, especially spring through summer and Christmas time. I'm really busy. Last New Year and Christmas was ridiculously busy. You have a little bit of a quiet period through January and February, which I was really ready for, if I'm honest, because I did like so many gigs in December and January, at the beginning of January. And then March, obviously, because of my Irish roots, I was really busy for St. Patrick's Day, so I did quite a lot of gigs in March. April was quite busy. May, June was ridiculously busy.
Sounds like you've not stopped this year,
I have been really busy. I've also got a few trips around the country in as well. I went to Brighton for a few weeks, for a few days, that kind of thing. But yeah, I did so many gigs. July was a little bit quiet with gigs. I had a few cancellations, but August is going to be really, really busy again. I've got several gigs over the month.
And people can keep up to date with obviously where they are and where they can come and see you. I know some of them are private gigs, but people can be kept up to date on your socials, obviously on Facebook.
That's right, yeah.
Just search for Wes Dolan and you can find him on there.
All the dates and venues are on there. Yeah, that's right. That's the best way to because there's so many. I can't mention them all because there are, like, just in August, I think there are 7 or 8 gigs. 2 or 3 of them are private, but there are a lot of public ones as well. And through to September, we've got a few public gigs as well in September in the Mansfield Town Centre. I know that I'm and why not in the in September, at the beginning of September, so that's good, yeah.
September's always kind of like a new start when people go back to school and all that business. It's kind of like the second January in the year, isn't it?
It is.
In a way.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, yeah.
Wes, so we're talking about, you did do a show on Mansfield 103.2 back in 2019, the Curiosity Shop, which was great and full of loads of exciting things.
Really enjoyed that.
And you obviously featured lots of local artists on that. And we're going to talk about one local artist who sadly passed recently, and it's his funeral today. We're going to talk about him next. But first, before we do it, let's listen to We Are People. So the first radio play some people don't realise that you make your own music. They just think that you just sing other people's music in town, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, and that's it. I've done a lot of covers. I do a lot of covers, and people enjoy those covers, but and sometimes it's quite easy to get stuck into just singing covers. And I'd like to leave something when I am gone, for people to remember me for what I've left, and these songs are what I'll leave for people. Yeah.
This is We Are People by Wes Dolan.
Town and far away, I'll be leaving home today, and I don't know when I'll be back again. No, no. But if you like to run away, just you and me will find a way. Let's find a place, let's hide away, let's go. Our dreams are alive, our hearts are on fire, but we will survive, although we may die. So close to the end, but right at the start. We used to be friends, but now we're apart. We are people. We are the lives that we live. We are simple. We have hearts and we bleed. She asked me why I couldn't stay, if I'd be back again someday, and I said goodbye with a tear in my eye as I walked away. I heard her whisper in my ear, you're still dreaming, there's no one here, just memories and forgotten words of yesterday. Take hold of your dreams, let go of your fears. It's not all what it seems, don't hold back your tears. We laugh and we cry, we love and we hate, we live and we die. This is our fate, we are people. We are the lives that we live. We are simple. We have hearts and we bleed. Yes, we are people. We are the lives that we lead. We are simple. We have hearts and we bleed.
Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Wes Dolan's new one, We Are People, first play here on Watko In The Afternoon on Mansfield 103.2. Firstly, thank you for letting me play that on the show before it's released, Wes, on this Saturday, coming up, on all your usual places you'd find music. There you go, played on the radio for the first time.
Thank you very much. Hope everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. I think it's great. It's kind of it's like an anthem, isn't it?
It's got that feel to it, yeah. I mean, I wrote, like I say, in 2019, so it's
7 years.
Yeah, and I suppose my songwriting has developed and changed since then, but it's still, I think it stands the test and it fits still with the times, you know.
Is this, how many releases have you done this year so far?
So this is the third release this year. I'm going to do one more release this year, maybe at the end of September, and then maybe one more single release January to February, and then hopefully the album will come out between April and July next year. That's the idea, the sort of time frame I've got, but you know, we'll see how we go.
Every time I meet you, Wes, you look more and more like a pirate.
You know what, my friend said that to me recently as well. What can I say?
It's the beard, it's very bushy.
The beard's definitely getting there, isn't it? Yeah.
So if you are a Wes Dolan fan, new single We Are People out this weekend, another one later on. You've just heard the timeline there. do follow Wes on his socials, particularly Facebook. You can find him on there, find out when he's next performing live. Obviously, you'll see him on Westgate. And we mentioned, we need to mention who's been helping you out with the music.
Oh, yeah, so there's my friend CJ Jackson. He's a young producer, and he's from Prod Rams. It's his own channel that he's got on SoundCloud, and he's been helping me out quite a lot, especially with these last 3 tracks, with producing them, recording them, editing them, and he's put the drums in, that kind of stuff, and the strings in We Are People, he did that as well. He's done some great work, and I think since we started, we're just getting that connection and that kind of where each other's energy is working together quite well now. So I'm planning on doing the entire album with CJ, really. So I'm writing the songs, but he's helping me to produce them, and
he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
It sounds
really,
good.
Really good to work with.
And it's very homemade, isn't it, this time around? It's not, you're sort of like recording...
all from home. Some of the stuff...
It's amazing how technology has changed.
Even done on my mobile phone. I've recorded my vocals, some of it through my mobile phone.
But the technology is so good you can now do that.
The technology is so good. And don't get me wrong, I've got a condenser mic and I'm going to start using that for the next ones, but the technology on the latest phones is so good. There's not too much difference from studio quality, really. It can mimic studio quality, I would say.
Well, I think it sounds fantastic, and if we'd not said it, you wouldn't have known.
Great stuff.
The great thing is that, people now, talented people like yourself can, sort of experiment and do things at home and use the equipment that is available to them. That's the magic of how technology's...
It is the beauty of it, isn't it, that we can... And it gives us the ability to put out stuff at a much quicker rate, like you say, to experiment and see what resonates with people, what doesn't. At the end of the day, it's not rocket science, is it? It's art, it's expression, so it's not too serious either way, is it? People don't have to like it, people don't have to love it. It is what it is.
So it's about the process.
It's expression, isn't it? And people either like it or they don't, really, and there's always going to be people who do like it.
Well, I like it.
People who don't.
I like it. I thought it was fantastic, and I love the fact that you're doing it. And Wes, Mansfield loves you, and I love you. So thanks for coming in.
And I love Mansfield, definitely.
Yeah. Well, without you, it wouldn't be the same, would it?
So I am hosting the Shebang Festival in September as well, which is, I think it's September the 12th, so I'm the host of that. So I won't be busking that day in Mansfield. I'll just be hosting the Shebang Festival, which is great news. It's I like to be a part of the community and get involved in things. But yes, it also Danny Apple used to be a busker in Mansfield, didn't he?
Well, this is it. This is what
25 years ago. He was a great singer.
So Danny Apple, Sutton singer-songwriter. From the local area, Kirkby Way as well, in Ashfield. And sadly, about 3 weeks ago, he passed away. He's only a similar age to me and you, Wes, so it's a big surprise.
Couple of years older than me, I think. Yeah,
big surprise to everybody.
Top lad, top man. He released a few songs, very talented.
But you played, I think, one of his tunes on the Curiosity Shop.
I think we did. Yeah, we did. We played. I think. Yeah. I mean, I've always, I've known Danny for 25 years, and it was very inspiring when I was younger. We used to go to the bowling alley with my dad and my uncle, and we used to play, and he used to come in. And he had such a great voice and such raw talent, I thought. Yeah. Very surprising to hear of his passing.
Yeah, and of course, today is his funeral, so, obviously sending...
Rest in peace, Danny.
Sending our regards and condolences to his family and friends today, and remembering Danny Apple on the show. Wes, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, mate. It's really good to see you. I'll have to try and do it more often. It's been a while, hasn't it, mate?
It has, yeah. This is like your home as well, Wes. But the next time I see you, you'll probably be on Westgate.
I will be, and I'll be asking you to watch my stuff while I run to the loo, probably.
Probably. I don't mind doing that, mate. And great work on the new song, We Are People.
Thank you very much, Watko. Great to see you, man.
Wes Dolan out this Saturday. What a great track. And up next, we're talking George Fest.
Don't miss Best of the Best.